So we had some new updates on Hailey farming and invasion dungeons. I know a lot of you guys have been struggling with the invasion dungeons. I've been reading the comments. Some of you guys say that your builds are just absolutely getting destroyed, that you're running ultimate Lepic and ultimate glass cannon builds and you can't survive. And then I'm thinking in my head, well, that might be your first issue. But again, I understand where not everybody has a build that can handle these invasion dungeons solo, right? These invasion dungeons were technically supposed to be the dungeons that test our builds, right? And test them solo. And I know a lot of people don't like playing solo, so that could be one issue. Now they also address Hailey's farming, which we'll get into, saying the difficulty issue. So summary, they said that they're gonna reduce the difficulty of the puzzle mechanics. They're gonna increase the number of spawn monsters. They're gonna buff the inversion reinforcement and delete penalty. So that means inversion reinforcement right now has a lot of buffs, but has a lot of cons to it. So they're gonna delete all those penalties to make it a little bit more fun. I thought that's actually a really good one. Now that's actually gonna be updated next week in 1.1.1 update. But this Saturday, we're actually gonna get a buff to Hailey's equipment material drop rate will be increased in this week's 1.1.0B update. So that's actually going to be coming Saturday, right? Now, they talk about invasion dungeons and they said to provide a faster and better experience, we will lower the difficulty of the puzzle mechanics and will modify the number of spawned monsters. For the order of truth, to make it easier to remember, the patterns will be simplified and then the pillars without patterns will be deleted. The direction of the archy pillars will be adjusted to look towards the battle area. So that way, in case you forget what was the symbol you're looking for, you can kind of see it from the battlefield. I thought that was actually a really good change. Also, to make the gameplay experience better, the tumors that cover the pattern ones that block the door will be easier to destroy. Also, once you destroy them, they won't respawn. If you guys know, right now when you shoot them, they respawn. They're changing that. For the Legion of Darkness, the occupation time for the archy tile will be shortened and the tile will be placed to easily distinguish each arrangement. And those are kind of those circle ones, right? The ones that you have to match. They said they will also be making symbols in those colors so that way players who have color weakness will be able to enjoy the game mode easy and also unlock the doors, because I know, there are people who are colorblind and this will help them out there. Just like other legions, the puzzle mechanics for Legion of Immortality will be modified in an easier way, and that's the one that's actually starting today. So if you guys haven't done that one, the Legion of Immortality starts today. Based on today's feedback, we will be finding more specific countermeasures. So they'll see how people talk about these and then make changes to it. Also, inversion reinforcement will also be improved to let everyone fully enjoy the inversion reinforcement system. We're planning to buff most of the effects and will delete the penalty. And I thought this was great because I felt like when I was looking at these, there was a lot of really good buffs, but there was a lot of good cons. So I wasn't sure which one I would dive into. So I wasn't really playing with it too much and I wasn't sure if I was even gonna invest into it. So should be cool to see more buffs to make players just feel more stronger. Modification difficulty for invasion dungeons and inversion reinforcement will be fixed next Thursday. And then throughout this update, we will try our best to let everyone fully enjoy the invasion dungeons in a more comfortable way. After that, we are planning to add matchmaking systems so users can play the invasion dungeons as multiplayer mode. So this is actually really good because a lot of players were a little upset that they couldn't matchmake for invasion. So I feel like they are listening to players who say, I want to play with other players. Also, the drop rate for Hailey's equipment material, enhanced cells, DNA stabilizer, the spiral catalyst, the data chip, in invasion and infiltration operations will be increased. Our dev team wanted everybody, including our users, who only have limited time to finish Hailey in 12 days on average. Also, we wanted to better support users who can invest a lot of time to make Hailey faster through the infiltration operations. However, to accommodate users' opinions, Hailey's farming takes too long. We are planning to increase the drop rate for Hailey's equipment material, which will make around 2 times faster. So I think if it was 12 days before, we should be able to do it in 6 days, which I think a week is pretty solid for Hailey, right? On average, if we can at least get enough materials, not bad. The drop rate for Hailey's equipment material will be updated this Saturday, hotfix 1.1.0B. So that's gonna be actually coming Saturday. So follow you guys. Don't worry about buying Hailey just yet. Just hold on. Saturday, it's coming soon. And lastly, they did say to help improve the development process to meet the expectation of our players in the future, they're considering having a focus group testing after development is completed, or on inviting players to gather feedback before the update is released and incorporate that feedback into the final release. Our dev team has been listening to various opinions about the first major update from the community. We will continue to respond quickly with issues. So to me, I think the devs are listening. I think they're doing the right thing. And I think in the end, they want what's best for the First Descendant. And I can see a lot of players actually excited with these changes. They did the right thing. They made some changes. Matchmaking is going to be coming. They're going to improve the Hailey drop rate. They're dropping down the invasion missions a little bit. So hopefully everybody will be able to enjoy this, at least in the near future. So let me know what you guys think about these changes coming. I think this is a win in my book, and I can't wait to see what the dev team has in store for us in the future. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, nothing but skills out. It distracts me a little. So the 4 is the socket, so we just need to come off. We just need the last 2. Underscore. 4 is a socket and the under. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. I think so. I think I picked it right. Yeah, we did. We get it. We hit it.
Dare they break my shield? Freeze. This could get messy. This is an emergency.
Easy, baby. Easy. Easy. Yo, Enduring Legacy is such a monster. Easy. Easy. All right, it wasn't easy, but we did it. We did it. So we'll check the little stats real quick. So 3 for 3. We got 3 Hailey pieces, 1.2 million gold, 3 Haileys. That's all we got. All we can ask for, right?